Hello everyone and welcome back to Butterfly Dreams Crochet and More. My name is Jeannie and I am working on row 26 of the All in the Family Mandala. I will show y'all that pattern. But before I do all of that, let me welcome all of my new butterflies that have came over to our channel and subscribed. Thank y'all so very much. I really do appreciate y'all in so many ways. Y'all bring me so much joy and happiness, and I just really thank y'all for being a part of the butterfly team. So, and to all of my returning butterflies, thank y'all so much for spending time with me out of your day and watching my videos, commenting on them, leaving thumbs ups on them. Thank y'all so much. I really do appreciate it. So, we're going to talk about the pattern for a minute. Well, I put my color guide on it, didn't I? Okay. So, this is the pattern that we are working on from the Yarn and Fiber Sisters. Let me turn that light another way so it don't. There we go. And it is a free pattern on Yarnspirations website. If you go to yarnspirations.com and click on their patterns and then search All in the Family Crochet Afghan, it will come up and you can download it. Now, if you cannot read patterns, that's fine. If you can read grouse, that's good because the grouse are included in this pattern. Now, if you cannot read either grouse or patterns, you're still covered because our wonderful Mikey from the Crochet Crowd has tutorials for this blanket. Now, this is the sister of the Circular Fall Mandala. Lisa Gentry was the designer of the Circular Fall Mandala, and this one was designed by Lisa, but adapted by Jeannie Steinerber. She turned it into a square. So she took the Circular Fall Mandala and put it into a square. So if you would like to join us on making this, you're not too late. You work on it at your own pace. There's no time limit of anything like that. You need 7 colors of yarn. All the yarn that I am using on mine is actually Mainstay from Walmart. So whatever yarn you have, use it. Pick out your 7 favorite colors and then just decide which alphabet they are going to be. Now, I will say this. You do need a 6.5 millimeter crochet hook and a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. This is row 25, which is you use your 5.5 millimeter hook with. Then you go back to your 6.5. Also, right here it says the 32nd to 41st rounds. You repeat the 12th through the 21st. Now, what I did was I wrote 32, the colors that I wrote all my numbers in the colors, and then I wrote the rows that we need. Now, I had Brie reach out to me and ask me how many double crochets you should have at the end of row 39. I had not got that far, but Miss Margie from Margie's Crafty Corner has completed this blanket. And I messaged her and asked her, and she was so kind and everything to count hers, and it was 72. So on row 39, you should have 72 double crochets if anyone is to that point. I am currently working on row 26, and it's a real simple row. It's just single crochets, and you do a front post single around your front post, and then you just continue with the single crochets. So it's a very easy pattern, nothing hard at all. And if you are a beginner, if you watch Mikey's tutorials, you will be able to do this. You may have to slow his tutorials down just a little bit, or you may have to do like I do and pause them and go back and rewatch and stuff, but you can definitely do this. Turning my light back around. There we go. Get some more light down on that bottom. Sorry about that. I had a phone call coming in. But yes, even if you watch his tutorials, you will be able to do this. And you'll learn new stitches as well along the way. So this is row 26. And it's just one single crochet. And then you do a front post single. And the only thing that is you're going around the post of the stitch instead of through the stitch. I am loving it, and I wasn't sure about all these colors, but it is coming out beautiful. I'm still in a love-hate relationship with mainstays. Now, I will say this. I think a lot of it is this Susan Bates hook because of the head being sharp. I think it's splitting the yarn when I pull it through, but not splitting to the point where you're actually going through it. It's separating the strands in some places. But I will say this green is awful rough feeling. I've noticed that with some of the other colors that some of them are rougher than the others. So, yeah. And I haven't worked any more on my Circular Fall Mandala, but I will show it to y'all. I've been seeing people who have posted their progress on the All in the Family, and the color choices they use are amazing. In this video, there will be a link to several channels that are doing this. Make sure that you check those channels out and look at their color choices that they chose as well. But what is in y'all's cup? I have had my coffee this morning, but I have not ate breakfast yet. Trying to wait on the husband to get back. He had to go get a DOT physical. So he's gone to do that. I don't like for his food to be cold. If I eat a hot breakfast, I want him to eat a hot breakfast too. And it's not the same heating it up in the microwave. So, some days the way he acts, I want to feed him cold food. I'm just joking. But what are y'all's plans for today? I'm going to work on this some more. And I'm going to work on the Circular Fall Mandala. So y'all see some update on it next week. And probably next week I'll probably work on it as I talk to y'all. But yeah, if you're new here, let me just give you my little schedule. I live in Selma where the tornado hit. We got internet back last week. And we are still recovering. There's a lot of damage. Our area was not hit directly, but less than a mile up the road was hit. So that's a lot of, real close to home. So, it opens up your eyes to a lot of stuff. And a lot of my neighbors have been looking at their trees and thinking about how they can cut down limbs and stuff that has the potential to fall on their house. So, it's going to take a while for Selma to get back. I will say this, the landscape has been completely changed. Selma won't look like the Selma that we knew before January the 12th. It will not. So, I just hope how the people came together during the storm and after the storm, that everyone can remain that way after this. during the recovery process and afterwards. Because a city that stands together can thrive together. A city that is divided never prospers. So, and Selma has not been prospering because it's divided. So, hopefully they can get it. Hopefully everybody can, continue to work together after the storm. Well, after the recovery. We all live here, so we all want the best for our city. So, all right, I got this side left to do, and then I will let you, ladies and gentlemen, mosey on about your day. But I do appreciate y'all coming by and spending time with me. You could have been doing anything else with your time, but I appreciate y'all taking the time out and spending it with me. And I'm going to spread this out and show y'all what it looks like so far from the center. It is purty. I'm hoping this yarn really softens up when I wash it. Because if not, it's going to be a rough blanket. I know Red Heart does. And I can condition this one and make it soft. So. But, I was going to give y'all my schedule. I go live on Mondays at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And on Saturdays with the Yarny Fiber Sisters. And it's 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Mountain, and 4 p.m. Pacific. And we go live every Saturday. I know we missed some lives in January because of the storm that hit and I did not have internet. So we did get our power back the next day and we were very thankful and grateful and everything for that. I mean, internet is not a necessity, but we have became accustomed to having it. And it is part of our everyday life now, but it's not a necessity. You can adapt and overcome. Just having our power back on was a true blessing. And for the most part, everyone's power has been restored. So we're just going to, whoops. It's easy to miss them front posts, y'all. So make sure that you get them. I should be counting 1, 2, 3 because it's 3 singles in between each one. All right. I'm at the end and I'm going to slip stitch and I'm going to check my pattern and see, do I cut that off? Yes. And I'll show y'all what my next color will be after this row. Now I have weaved in some of my ends, but I haven't for the last few rounds. So this is the center. And that's what it's looking like so far. Now it's too big for me to get all in the camera, but my next color is going to be D, which is going to be this beautiful grape color. So that will be my next color, and I am finished with row 26. And if it curls up like that on me, don't worry about it. It's going to straighten out. The more you go, the more it will straighten out. And it is important that you count your stitches to make sure you have the correct number of stitches that the pattern says, if it gives you how many you should have. And it says I should have 81 singles on each side. So I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. I got 81. So if you don't have the right number of stitches, it could cause your blanket to ripple, pull in, or anything like that. So make sure you have the right number of stitches. So that is the All in the Family. Now this is the Circular Fall Mandala pattern. And I've already made one of these, and I'll link that video at the end. And this was the second one that I started, and it is done in purples and teal colors with white. And I am on row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23, 24, 25. I will start row 37. So I have 14 rows left. Each one of these patterns are 50 rounds each. So I am on row 37 right here. So that's an easy row. That's just all double crochets in the back loop only. So I'll work on that some today, and then I'll give y'all an update on it next week. Who knows, I might end up finishing it off by the end of the week. But thank y'all for coming in and spending time with me out of your day. I really, really do appreciate it. And until the next video, always be kind. Remember to smile. Love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday, y'all. Make the best of it. I will talk to y'all later.